Ladies and gentlemen, I only have 10 minutes, and I would like to divide it into two parts. In the first 5 minutes, I will tell you why I am so worried about doing a conference under the title of justice. And in the second 5 minutes, I'll tell you how, following the methodology of Ustad Risale-i Nur, we can achieve great results. When I first got the invitation with this title, immediately I had an Ash'ari reaction. Ash'arites are very sensitive to the invocation of Adl because of the Ahlul Adl wa Tawheed, the Mu'tazilites. And to make justice a fundamental notion can very easily, if we are not careful, lead us into a Mu'tazili-like position. So as an Ash'ari, I had Mu'tazili allergies. The second sensitivity I had about the word justice is that the world is full of wars and revolutions and violence and cruelty that has been inflicted upon others in the name of justice. People demand justice, demand reciprocity, and tit for tat. For example, there has been a recent war that is called infinite justice. So justice by itself can be a very dangerous concept if we are not careful. So what I would like to do in the few minutes I have is to say as emphatically as I can that as far as this course understands, I believe that Ustad Risale-i Nur sees Rahma and Shafaqa as foundational of justice. And it's extremely important to bear that in mind, that when he speaks about justice, he is not making it a metaphysical notion that is of ontological priority upon which you build an edifice of social doctrine. That is not how I think we should be reading him. The way I read him is I feel that he bases justice on divine rahmah, divine shafaqa. Okay? This is extremely important, and this is precisely the essence of the Ash'ari doctrine. It is very, very important to understand that Allah is adil towards us, not because He has to, not because there is an infinite metaphysical justice that is forcing Allah to be nice to us. This is very, very important. Okay? Allah is adil to us because of His pure compassion towards us. Mahad fadl, as they say. Okay? It is a pure rahmah that He is adil to us. Therefore, I would say that rahmah and shafaqa have an ontological priority. And yes, justice is important, but it has to be founded on compassion and rahmah, and it has to be unfolded in this world as we practice it, bearing in mind that it is founded on shafaqa and rahmah. I am very happy that now that I have come here and I heard my colleagues speak to you, that the simple word adalat of justice is being qualified and being explained, and I like what I hear from the various scholars who are making us more and more aware of how deep this concept is and how dangerous it is to take it as a simple notion that's ontologically prior. We have heard even in the questions of following the previous session of people asking about Rahman, also people being concerned about the Mu'tazili position. I believe that if we take justice to be founded on Rahmah, there is no danger of falling into the Mu'tazili position. We will be basically articulating a contemporary, nice version of the Ash'ari doctrine, and I believe that that is what Sayyidi Risale-i Nur was about. He was very much a Shafi'i and an Ash'ari, and was unfolding a doctrine of adalat and justice that stems from shafaqa and rahmah. This is the first 5 minutes. The second 5 minutes is I want to explain to you how this is actually practically very useful. This is not just about metaphysical elaborations or systematic theology. After all, the subtitle of this conference is about building a better world. There is a document that has been recently released by about 138 Muslim scholars. This was released on October 13th of 2007. And it is called A Common Word from the Quranic Kalimatun Sawa. Okay? And this document basically follows the methodology of Risale-i Nur in the following way. We Muslims are under tremendous pressures today, economically, politically, militarily. Any way you look at it, we are at a corner, okay, and we're pressed. And the world, the Muslim world, is full of grievances. People writing about the unfairness, the double standards, people writing about the lack of justice. But this kind of talk of grievances and demanding of justice does not seem to be getting us Muslims anywhere. Because somehow our oppressors don't quite hear us. Okay? I believe that Ustad Risale-i Nur understands this very well. And he understands that the only way you can crack this wall of not hearing, this wall of ignoring, is through the free and magnificent exercise of pure compassion and love. If you exercise tarahum, marhamat, if you exercise shafaqa, the walls will crack and you will make progress. So if you want to lift the grievances, don't demand justice in a reciprocity mode, but exercise love and exercise compassion, so that justice will be done upon you, because God will have mercy upon us, because we have mercy on our fellow human beings. Man la yarham, la yurham. If we want to invoke rahmah, we must exercise rahmah. So this document that the Mashayikh signed on October 13th has nothing about the grievances of Muslims. It talks about the worship of the one God, the love of the one God, and love of neighbor, and the importance of living with others in peace and in love. And this document, very simple document, it goes back to the fundamentals of Iman. Again, a very Nursi methodology, because Shaykh Nursi understood that you must go back to the fundamentals of Iman. This document goes back to the fundamentals of Iman and exercises this Iman in a very simple way. What's incredible about this document, it's surprising even to the people who signed it, is the outpouring of reciprocal love that we have received from the Christians in response to it. This document was launched on the same day the Archbishop of Canterbury answered, and we have not less than 70 significant Christian responses of really beautiful expressions that are well documented on a website that's called acommonword.com. I am happy to break the news to you today that yesterday in the New York Times Sunday supplement there was an ad, and this ad was signed by the 300 of the top Christian leaders and thinkers of the Americas, of even Asian churches. 300 of the top Christian thinkers basically wrote this document of reciprocated love and compassion and apologized for the crusades, they apologized for the excesses of the wars of recent times, and they have written beautiful words. They did not write these words because we were demanding of justice or because we cried about our grievances. They were reciprocating the tarahum that we exercised. I believe that this momentum is precisely what Shaykh Risale-i Nur was about. Sayyidin Nursi was about the exercise, the free exercise of compassion and shafaqa, so that justice comes as a derivative, okay, and follows this tarahum. It is not that we demand justice and get marhama. We start with tarahum and we get justice. So I hope I did not exceed my 10 minutes. I thank you for your attention.